Good morning, dreamers. So today I'm going to see about framing in the front half of this chicken coop and the little funky sidewalls so that I can build a door and all that other stuff. But today I'm going to focus on the framing and we'll see how far I get. Maybe I'll build a door. I'll put you guys on time lapse for this though. Okay, ladies, you guys asked for some explanations when I'm building, like building 101 stuff. So I thought I'd go over this with you because I'm going to frame in where the door goes. Right now I just put 2x4s up so I have something solid to hang the door from, or, to end off those walls that were there. That even makes sense. But I'm about to put the door frame in and I wanted to explain it to you. So what I just cut were called jack studs. They usually go next to a king stud. A king stud goes all the way from the floor to the ceiling. But jack studs are little short ones. I'll use these as an example. Hopefully you guys can see that. But I'll use these as an example. And then you put your header on top of it. And in a house, normally the header goes this way because the wood is strongest this way. If you lay the wood flat, it'll tend to bow in the middle. So it's less likely to bow if it's set up like this. But I'm building a chicken coop, so I don't care. Plus there's going to be 3 2x4s laying flat this way. So it's just a chicken coop. But anyhow, so normally when you're building a bedroom doorway or whatever, it would be like this. You would have a full stud next to it to nail everything to. And these are called jack studs. And when you're building anything, a door frame, whatever, but if you're trying to build a box, the best way, let me get another short piece so I can explain it better. If it's going to hold weight, you don't want to screw it together like this. Can you guys even see that? I think you can. You don't want to screw it together like this, because then if you put any weight on this piece, all that weight's on those screws. So anytime you're building something, you want to screw it together. If the weight's going to be here, you want to screw it together like this. That way you have not only the screws that are holding it, but also the wood underneath. So kind of like the door frame, or if you think of like a table, the legs are always underneath. If they're out on the side like that, it ain't gonna last long because you're putting all that weight on the screws. So that's just building 101. Don't tell me you don't fit. I'm gonna make you fit. Okay, there's the door frame. Now, I need to figure out what size to make my door. Let me go find my tape measure. Okay, got my tape measure, got my writing tablet. And I need to write door on it, otherwise I'll find another scrap in there that has a bunch of numbers on it and I'll get all confused. So this bottom is right at 36 inches. The middle should be 36.5 inch. 36.5 inch. Why is that one sticking down so much? It must be bowed out here on the bottom. That's okay, that's what trim's for. So this one's pretty flush. This is the one that the hinges are going to be on. So we're good there. All right. $36.25. So we're going to say $36.25. One of y'all want to come hold this tape measure for me? 78.75. 78.75. I got that part right. So now I need to figure out my door opening. I mean, what size I want to make the door so that it has room for the hinges on this side and it'll still swing in when I attach it. Alright, let me go figure that out. I think the clearance is supposed to be a 1/2 inch on each side. I mean, a 1/2 inch total. And a 1/2 inch from top to bottom, because if this swells, I want to still be able to open the door and swing it in. But let me go do the math and figure out what size I need to make this door, and I'll be back. I just did all this math and I still don't know if my math is going to work. So best way to find out is to build it, and then if I have to take it apart to take off an inch or whatever, I got to take it apart to take off an inch. Nope. Golly, I hate it when I do that. These are going to go on the inside, so I got to subtract 7 inches from that 35.5. Minus 7 is 28.5. Yeah. Golly. Glad I caught it now. All right, 28.5. 28.5. Get out of my way. Now, of course, this one's going to be too short. Nope. 28 and a half. Alright, now let me take this out there because I can use the floor out there to put it together, and I will bring you guys along. Okay, now I'm going to put this thing together and hope that it works. If not, like I said, I'll take it apart and make it a little bit narrower, but it should work. Let's see how it looks like this. Like that and like that. And like that. Hopefully it'll work. That'll open and close without hitting. Okay, let me put that center piece in. I think that's gonna work. Let me get the hinges on here. Feeling I'm gonna need a clamp. I don't know how else to do this. Now you'll stay put. going to do this. No. Oh my gosh. Golly. That was more work than it needed to be. Oh, come on. Grr. That one's not long enough. This guy will work. Please don't fall. No, don't fall. Ah! Molly, will you stop it? Just stay there for a minute. Ah! Of course not. Why would it fit? It's not going to fit that way either. Just stay there. Now that I'm all muddy. Oh, good golly. That's not gonna work. Can't even clamp that. Just stay there for a minute. Need 4 more hands. Gonna hope that was in the right spot because this thing keeps moving on me. Oh my gosh. Pain in the hind end. Just to get one screw in. Watch the whole thing fall down now. Yeah, I know you're not straight in there. Good golly. Just stay right there. Don't move. Still not straight. Oh my gosh. So frustrating. If I tighten that now, it's not going to be in there straight. That's when a second pair of hands sure would be handy. Check this out. Hopefully it doesn't fall. Okay, well it fell, but not too bad. Let's see. So frustrating. something else in there. Don't fall off, please. Should have attached the hinges to the door before I put it up here, but it wouldn't have been that much easier. Well, it ain't falling down and it ain't swinging one way or the other. That's a good thing. It clears the floor. And it looks pretty even. I'm going with it. Just a chicken coop, right? Not too shabby. It opens and it closes. So now I need fence pickets. Alright, so I put the board down there so I could just set these on it. Let's see what happens if I just put it flush with the hinges. I can still open it. And my battery dies. Golly, some days I just feel like I'm battling everything. Oh yeah, it was still open. Almost all the way. Cool. Okay, now instead of using all my screws on this, I think I'm going to use my pin nailer. Okay, y'all, I'm going to put you on time lapse for this part so I can get the fence boards up. Okay, you want to see what my dumb butt did? I nailed the door shut. Put one of the nails too low. Now it's swinging shut on its own all of a sudden. It wasn't doing that before. Probably a little off balance. But I need another board for here. Let's see if I put a board there. So I need to rip off a little bit of this. Probably like 1.5 inches. And then I'll put my gate latch on here. I'm going to say 2 inches off. So let me go do that and I'll be right back. I think I'm gonna quit for the day. For now, I got a door. I probably don't need the tarp anymore, but I'm gonna leave it on there just in case. I don't think there's a huge rainstorm coming for a while. We're supposed to have nice weather today and tomorrow, so maybe I can get all this finished up. Let's see what happens if I put one of these on here and then try to open the gate. That's when it's gonna pinch. So whatever I put on has to be like way out here. Oh well. Errors were made. Oh well. Okay, I'm gonna clean up. I think it's like 3 o'clock. And I'm gonna clean up and call it for the night and then get out here tomorrow morning and hopefully finish up a lot of this. But you guys will see that on a different video because I'm gonna go ahead and edit this one tonight and get this up to you. So you have something to watch in the meantime. And yeah, I'd love to get this part, the outside, done so I could start working on the inside. Thanks for hanging out with me and I will see you guys on the next one.